Hello everyone. My name is Mahesha. I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, third semester, Data Science. Today we are going to discussing about operating system protection. First, what is protection? Protection in operating system is a fundamental accept of ensuring that a computer system's resources such as hardware, software, and data are used to correctly and only by those who are authorized. The main objective is to prevent any malicious or accidental interfaces with the proper operation of the system. It involves establishing mechanism for defining the permitted use and implementing the secure access controls to prevent unauthorized usage. In a well protected operating system, every resource has itself of defined set of defined policies what actions are allowed by whom. This spans all aspects of a system, from memory and CPU to files and network access. Protection mechanism not only provide means for access control but also helps to preserve the integrity, availability, and confidentiality of the system and data. Next, we have goals of protection. First one, confidentiality. Ensuring that sensitive information is accessed only those with the rightful permissions and safeguarding data from unauthorized user is a prime goal of protection in an operating system. Next, integrity. Integrity involves maintaining the consistency, accuracy, and truthworthiness of data throughout its life cycle. Protection mechanism must prevent improper alteration or destruction of data. Availability. Protection also aims to ensure the availability of the system and its resources. This means that authorized users should be able to access the resource when needed without any hindrance caused by security measures. Next, accountability. Keeping track of who access what allows for proper accountability. Well defined protection in an operating system includes audit capabilities that record access and actions taken on the system resources. Next, we have principles of protection. In the least privilege, each program and user of the system should operate using the least set of privileges necessary to complete their job. This minimizes the risk associated with accidental or intentional misuse of privileges. Next, defense in depth. The system should have multiple layers of the defense, including physical security, network security applications, and user access controls. These layers help in protecting against varied types of threats. Next, we have fail-safe defaults. Access decisions should deny access by default, granting permission only when explicitly allowed. In case of failure, the system should revert back to the most secure state. Next, we have domain of protection. First one, user domain. The user domain includes all the privileges a user possesses to access system resources. The domain establishes the boundary within which a user can operate. Next, we have process domain. A process domain is determined by the right of the executing process, what resources it can access, and the operations it can perform, thereby limiting the actions of processes to prevent harm to the system. Next, we have resource domain. Each system's resources, be it a file or a hardware device, has an associated domain specifying which processes or users can access it and in what manner, thus controlling how resources are shared. Next, we have axis matrix. An axis matrix is a table that specifies the control that user have over specific resources. Each row represents a user and each column represents a resource. The intersection determines the rights of that user over the particular resources. For instance, read, write, or execute. By reviewing the axis matrix, can one can determine the effectiveness of the protection system in defining resource boundaries. Thank you for watching.